More brains, brawn, and battery options. The new GRABO Pro Brushless. Let's unbox it and check it out. The new GRABO Pro Brushless is the better, faster, stronger, more efficient tool that we've been working on for actually a very long time. This has been under wraps for several years now, but we wanted to make sure that it was engineered perfectly. After years of feedback from users from every different industry and trade, we took all of their feedback and we put it into this tool. We wanted it to be perfect. We think it is. We hope you'll love it. Let's show you what's inside. Right on top of the packaging, we're gonna show you some of the highlights of the tool. It still does hold 375 pounds or 170 kilograms, or really 120 kilograms because of regulations in the EU. It does have a built-in and included wireless remote. It has a new 20-volt battery system or 18-volt battery if you're in the EU due to some regulations there. And it does have a new LED large display. So let's crack it open and take a look. Just like the original Nemo GRABO and GRABO Pro, it is going to include a canvas bag. You're gonna unzip it just like the original canvas bag, and we have the tool. Now, of course, it looks a lot different. Same idea, it's an electric suction cup. The GRABO is the world's first and only electric suction cup. This is heavily patented, so nobody else can be doing this technology. In the last year, users might have seen our partnership with DeWalt. This is in fact a partnership. It is not a copycat. They are not stealing anything from us. They came to us, they recognize that we hold the patent for this. They couldn't get around it, so we entered a partnership with them, thus creating the DeWalt GRABO. It is the same tool, same everything, but on the DeWalt specific battery platform. Let's take a look at the new GRABO Pro Brushless. You are going to get a new GRABO 20-volt, 2.6 amp battery. This is our specific new battery platform. And on the other side, you are going to receive the new GRABO 20-volt charger port. This is going to include a much more durable and tough foam case. Now, this foam case is very important. We know how guys are with tools. They probably just throw them or leave them upside down. These new, hard, durable, tough cases are here for a reason. Try not to lose this. Put your tool back in this case after every use or at the end of the day. If you leave your foam seal down on something textured, it will leave that indent and then probably just render it useless. So this new case, you will see it is branded with these two ports. These two ports here are for mounting. If you leave this in your wood shop or your garage or in your factory, you can put it away and it will be held securely in place. You will receive the instruction manual. Do you guys read these? Some charger safety information. Let's go into one of the side pouches first. In this side pouch, it is the power supply cable. On the other side of the pouch, you're going to receive a lot more accessories than previous tools. The first thing I want to show you is the foam seal remover tool. This foam seal remover tool is going to help you replace your foam seal. Everybody should know that the foam seal will wear out over time. It might get cut if you leave it out in the water or in the sun. It might get warped and dry out and crust up. You want to replace that over heavy use. What we did, we included a tiny, easy, simple slip tool that users can easily pull their foam seals out. On the new foam seal, it is going to be all black, and there are going to be some arrows at either north or south end of the tool. That little arrow tells you exactly where to put the slip tool. You slip it inside and it's going to lock in on a piece of plastic, so it's not going to affect the foam at all, and it's going to easily pop that foam seal out, and then you slap in the new one. You are going to receive a bag of replacements. These replacements are for your motor on off, pressure release, or your mode selector button, basically the control center. The control center might get cut over time. Maybe somebody's nail hits it, or over heavy use, rubbing it, the plastic and silicone might wear off. So we include a fresh control center button, as well as underneath replacement filters. This tool has 3 filter ports. These 3 ports are the vacuum pump itself, the regulator to test how much pressure is in the chamber at any given moment, as well as the pressure release. So air is coming in and out of all 3 of these ports. And we know a lot of people that are using our tools are in very dirty, dusty, muddy, wet, gross environments. Try to replace your filters as often as you really need to, just so we don't keep getting complaints that the tool is broken because water or mud or dust got inside the motor. It's because dust and dirt got inside and was pulled up from the vacuum pump. Another thing that's going to be included in the pouch is going to be the mounting support system for the hard case. We included anchors, screws, and the sticky adhesive for your garage, shop, factory, whatever. The last thing that's included is this little white box here. And this is probably one of the coolest things that we decided to do, is that over the last several years, we got feedback of people saying that they wanted to control their GRABO tool without actually doing the heavy lifting themselves. So we decided to implement a wireless remote control for the tool. We decided to do this a couple of years ago after a lot of users wanted to sit in the cab of their heavy machinery or their forklift or even from the factory floor and control the GRABO on and off function without actually touching the tool. Well, we went a step further and just decided to have it built in to the GRABO Pro Brushless and include the remote itself. It's already ready to go. It's synced and ready to rock. Let's remove the foam protective anchor points. These dimensions are the exact same width and distance as the existing GRABO tool. So all of the original accessories and attachments will also fit onto this, making the world of your GRABO exponentially larger and way more versatile. Just like any tool, you slap in the battery and you turn it on and we have power. What I'm gonna do is just set it on here. This piece of material is a very dense, hard plastic. There are no holes in it. It's not gonna leak air, at least not immediately. We're going to just get a full suction on this tool and see how long it takes. So that is a third faster than the Nemo GRABO and the GRABO Pro. Why is it a third faster? Because the motor vacuum pump inside this tool pulls 30 liters of air per minute. Now the GRABO Pro and the Nemo GRABO have the same motor, which pulls 20 liters of air per minute. Thus, this is going to achieve a much stronger hold at a much faster rate. Having that faster vacuum pump is going to save you time on the job site. Now it still has the same lifting capacity, 375 pounds or 120 kilograms in the EU, or really 170 without the regulations in the EU. We wanted to take it a little bit step further and make this tool safe for all materials. What do I mean by safe? If any users work with thin, fragile materials such as ceramic or maybe thin glass, they know that too much suction is a bad thing and it could potentially pop that material. So what we did is we put in a vacuum limiter feature on the GRABO Pro Brushless. Vacuum limiter, now I can set how much vacuum pressure I want in the tool before every use. How do I do that? Let's take a look. I'm gonna find the control center and there's a top unmarked button that's black. This is my mode selector. Right now I'm gonna hold this for 3 seconds. It's going to flash the word set. I'm gonna hold down the pressure release for 2 seconds. And now it's stable. It says 0.80 bar. If If I hit the mode selector again, it went down to 0.30 bar. If I hit it again, 0.35 bar. So it's gonna go in increments of 5. And that bar is going to be how much pressure. So it was at 80, let's go all the way down to 0.30. And if I just leave it there for a couple seconds, it will automatically lock in. So now, since it's at 0.30 bar, if I hit the motor on function, let's see what it gets to. Boom, it only went to 0.30 bar, which is roughly 170 pounds. 170 pounds versus the 375 pounds is a drastic change, and that 170 is gonna be a lot more safe than 375 pounds. Now, we spent years working on this new power tool. We engineered it from top to bottom, left to right, inside and out to make sure that it was perfect. And we thought of everything that a user would want in an electric suction tool. We hope you love this tool. Be on the lookout for a lot new accessories and a lot new cool things that I cannot wait to share with you guys that are coming out later this year or potentially even next year. They take a long time, as you can tell. So if you have any questions, please let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching and keep up the good work.